We'll take one over him. But we're going to get in this match, guys. This is Perfect Legend versus Dragon. Loser side of top 8 in the mirror.
Yeah, the Black Adam mirror. And I really like the gear that Perfect Legend has on his Black Adam right now, but Dragon decided not to rock the cape tonight. And this first health bar is almost over already. Push block.
Go for the trade cancel into the medium room 4-3. But Dragon not falling for it. See it so many times, and Dragon best in the business at blowing up down one in the specials. Already putting on display for us right out of the gate. Dragon coming in ready for anything, it seems. He is coming up, all systems firing. He's coming out at 90 miles an hour. It looks like Perfect Legend stuck going about 65.
Yeah, this is not a good start for Perfect Legend so far, but now, oh no, and just missed the follow-up dive kick.
Yeah, these are, you know, we're going to see Perfect Legend play a whole lot of Black Adam, and we've already seen multiple drops, and even there, not getting the confirmation off the jump in, but it's okay. Black Adam, wake up, Black Magic! What day and age are we living in?
You could not have slid paper between those two. PL was right in Dragon's face when that came out, and it looked like we were going into the second health bar with relatively almost tied health. But then Dragon just savage wake up Palpatine. Oh, and that is a full punish.
Very good air escape from Perfect Legend, though. Now he's going to get a bit of a corner, push to the corner. He's got some pretty even on health, but that looks like a whip punish with that down one off the dive kick. And coming in with that trait. This is bad news for Perfect Legend, but actually getting the hit. He got the hit on Dragon without taking the hit from the trait. Trying to mix it up, but Dragon hasn't been opened up one time by that 4-3. Pressure still on by Perfect Legend. So many blocks from Dragon, but he's not going to block his feet.
Wait a second here.
Oh my gosh, it came down to 15 health. Dragon etching out game number.
Speaking of PL, by the way, 3-0 over Meathead, 3-2 over Acid, 3-0 over VTech, 3-2 over Rebello. He lost to Rewind, 3-1, and then took a 3-0 over VTech again to make it here in the top 8 this week. And a good grab there by Dragon.
Yeah, everyone said that match with Rebello was really hype, and Perfect Legend does stream his matches on his channel. So a couple guys actually got to watch it, even though it was off stream for us. And here we go, Perfect Legend starting off with a health lead. Different start from last time, but as you see there, the combos and all the memories just not there for Perfect Legend because he doesn't play Black Adam too much in tournament. So he's still kind of working out the kinks, but it's been effective so far as he's taking it to Dragon right now.
Yeah, he's doing very well keeping up this pressure. He's still got the health lead. Dragon's sitting on 56 health, and the barrel's going to close that first health bar out.
What's going to be here? Ooh, very good reaction from Perfect Legend on the whip jump and putting out the bomb. We're going to see some damage. Oh, and here we go.
And we're getting some damage here. Did Dragon's controller die? No. It looked like for a minute he just wasn't blocking, not respecting it. Or maybe he just got hit. In the mix.
Catching a little off that 1-1, which does have an overhead, and here we go, not even taking a bar of health as Dragon there, as Perfect Legend on Twitter to talk to us, be a part of the experience of War of the Gods as we get into game number 3 here.
Perfect spacing there by Perfect Legend, just backing up just a little bit, made that 4-3 whip, and the cross up by Dragon. Dragon is in the white.
Dragon has...
And it's so dark.
Oh, no!
Just missed the ender there, but
the fact that he got the conversion off the trade on the Palpatine hands was disgusting. From Dragon, oh no! I was about to say, not watching his feet this whole set, and finally gets clipped by blocking low on the overhead part of the forward 1-2, 1+3. But low lightning has been a huge weapon in Perfect Legend's arsenal so far against Dragon.
Absolutely, not just far away either, not full screen, up close as well. Good Black Magic there by Dragon to close out that first health bar. Still sitting on just over 200 health. And the whip punish, Black Magic by Dragon.
You'll not rule Kondak. My magic will reign supreme.
Now, was that intended? Because that looked really clean from Dragon to get the whiff punish. We saw him whiff punish dive kick earlier with down 1. Whiff punishing now with Black Magic. This kid's doing it all right now.
Yeah, I mean, Perfect Legend landed right at his toes, and he just knew it wasn't going to connect.
Oh, not enough. Chip 3 away. One black magic. Black magic do it.
Anything is going to do it here.
Oh, he could have reversed the black magic.
He could have punished that with a black magic of his own, and he's not doing it.
2 for 2.
Oh my god. I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Now Dragon might know that Perfect Legend, it's not punishing those black magics. He can throw them pretty loose, and even there. And oh, getting him with the EX Lightning. Giving Perfect Legend a little bit of taste of his own medicine there. And what a health lead Dragon was able to get holding on to that magic pixel. That is the dangerosity, not even a word, TM, of the magic pixel, ladies and gentlemen.
Dragon traded up here. Oh, and didn't get the ender. Maybe that was on purpose. I'm not sure. Really don't ever see it, but now we're just mixing. Now we're just 4-3 cancels. Oh, and didn't get the air-to-air, but the trade is going to close that out. Dragon up 2-1. With the unfamiliarity, like you said, PL doesn't really play Black Adam in tournament, much less the mirror. So it could have just been one of those things, I'm not sure.
And I've seen them play this matchup quite a few times, and it's whoever gets that crucial meter lead early on and he gets the first hit, this goes back and forth between these two. Look at him just tempting on the press the button. He's had trait loaded this entire time coming in. Oh no!
Oh my god. PL. Sir, slow down just a little bit here.
And the trait came in!
Nice punish.
Added damage on the down one tentacle strike. Perfect Legend. Well, off to a perfect start here in game number 4.
Good catch there. Look at PL's first health bar. He's taken maybe 10 points of damage.
And the corner control. Oh my goodness. What is going on right now, Dragon? He has no idea which way to block, but the lightning. Why does it work every single time for Dragon? It's not even a wake up.
Perfect Legend. Why didn't you start with this character, sir? This is absolutely ridiculous. And Dragon.
This only ends one way.
Your abject failure?
Tried to down 2 that dive kick and just whiffed, forcing that clash.
Going up those trades, looking for his way in.
Good catch by Dragon here.
Ooh, looking for a read. No, that dive kick had a big old hitbox. And this should get the kill. Dragon taking the first bar of health. Doesn't have too many resources. And meter per dive kick, meter back 3 into the lunge. Converts with a stand 1.
Disgusting. Making Semiij in the chat say, you know what, this is broke. This character's broke. It was absolutely insane. Here we go, game 5.
Oh, great conversion.
Off of that.
He's gonna put up the ground straight and very good block by Dragon. Could have thrown a low, could have thrown a high. That's the mix. Down 1 or a dive kick. True 50-50, and what an input error, going for an instant dive kick. There's Perfect Legend, accidentally got the down back 2, whiffs for days.
Dragon tried to go for a little bit of extra damage there, and that is a whiff punish on Black Magic by Perfect Legend. Cashing out on the damage, trade set up into a dive kick, and Dragon just caught not blocking.
Huge health lead once again from Perfect Legend. All he needs is one more health bar in order to advance on the loser's side, building those points, trying to get into that finale at the end of War of the Gods. That's what's been on the line the previous 9 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, that's going to be a whiff punish. Comes off the meter. It's working it dangerous. Black Adam in the corner. Very
good air tech. That was pretty much his last lifeline in this.
Yeah, this is a good situation for PL now because he came off 1 bar to get Dragon off of 2, and now he cannot air escape if he were to get him. What a perfectly delayed wake up by Dragon getting through that 4-3. I've actually seen Perfect Legend go for that a lot more recently, where he loves throwing out that 4-3 on wake up. But what a blow up of the gap there from Dragon with that down 1 Palpatine. Dragon almost has 2 bars again, which means that if he gets opened up by an EX dive kick, can get out with an air escape. But we'll see what the approach is, and oh my goodness!
Yield, alien.
To a human.
Okay, and we're tied on meter, tied in the clash, but we're not tied on damage.
There's
Dragon only has 290 health left.
Alright, I expect him trying to get a push in the corner. There we go. 4-dash instant jump 1, catching Perfect Legend out of the air. This is anyone's game right now. 143 now. Perfect Legend, and that is going to do the air escape.
Okay. Clutch factor is now We know Dragon is a clutch player, but does he have enough? 31 hit points, and he catches him out of the air.
I will collect your magic.
You won't get that chance.
Here we go, guys. 31 health on Dragon. Perfect Legend only needs to do one, that down two, almost clipped him out. What's gonna be? 3-time and the whip punish!
Punish. This is
And the throw! What just happened? He just woke up with throw, and Perfect Legend is gonna walk himself into lose. Results early on in that bracket, and then 3-1 to Young Monster to get here on the winner's side, but that loss to Revetleafing is why he's on the loser's side.
Yeah, nobody expected that. It just continued to happen. Now Semiij, even though he's sitting pretty up in first place in points, he's still here competing, wants even more, and that's the winner's side of him. And Supergirl, arguably #1 in the game right now, a lot of people say. She got exactly what she, I guess, didn't need to make her just absolutely ridiculous, and tried to go with Theo swag combos.
Wasn't able to get it. Tsunami playing really well early on in this match. Gets clipped by the back three. And for once, that might have been the first time I've ever seen Semiij drop that jump back one in the middle of the hitbox to get the combo back into the corner.
Yeah, very rarely. Even though it looks like it's going to drop every time, he never, ever drops it.
With stagger pressure, this is where Semiij can turn any match around. He has the magic pixel, only 14 health. Keeping us safe with the straight, going off the meter. So smart, Semiij, just like that. Gets only a real master comeback and just the start of the match like it's nothing. Come on, man. Oh my goodness!
Down one interrupt. Semiij not even scared of it. Reactionary down one to interrupt it. Jesus. I've never seen that interrupted. Blocked, yes. Never interrupted.
Yeah, that down one was ridiculous. And the reactionary meter back three, Semiij.
This is quite the display of girl power.
We better hope so.
He got up a few times early on, but it looks like he has made some amazing adjustments to get back into this match, and he is in full control right now.
Very nice interrupt there. That used to be kind of the thing. If she ever did back one too, Semiij takes the first game. If
Begin.
all right, now Tsunami looking to tie this thing up 1-1. Building a little bit of meter, but just a little bit too much. Time had passed. Let Catwoman be able to block that. And ooh, I'm not sure if he's going to actually combo that or just build meter safely. I'm not even sure if that's actually safe or not, but that for sure is not.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not too sure if he's going for the meter build or if he's going for some kind of weird hitbox setup.
You know, Catwoman having that female low profiling hitbox, you know, you got to be careful with things like that. Tried to go with the mix, and that is super, super punishable.
And ever since Semiij got that one back three in game #1, this has been a Semiij show for us. Getting hit by the raw teleport though. Unlike Semiij there, we saw him blow up the meter one early on. Some good damage for Tsunami as long as he doesn't get the drop. Does he go for the restand? Does he go for the knockdown? Doesn't go for the restand. And just get out of jail free card. Dive kicking out of that corner. Put in the position. Back to Tsunami. And that was not
good air check.
Yeah, it was not air escape.
Yeah.
Exactly. The damage just wasn't there, and you were going to eat so much more damage at the end of that combo. And to come off 2 bars like that, I'm not too sure about that air escape attempt. But what do I know? I'm not in there.
I mean,
Care for a friendly wager?
This how you ask me?
I like the space that the air tech created, but definitely at the wrong time. But Tsunami's still in this though. 400 health. Got to play smart, play patient. It may be too late now. Semiij jump back 2.
He is so good at just throwing out those strings, those normals that he can convert off of almost no matter.
It's so swaggy.
Now we have
and the
0 projectiles on the screen. Oh no, we got Karndog. There's gonna be multiple explosions this match. Don't you?
He's gonna take him back to the other gargoyle and do it again.
soon as Tsunami said, I don't want anything to do with that, I was going to down to my way out. He's going to get a huge tray combo here. Corner push, oh no! That's what you get for not picking your main from the beginning. He dropped those combos on the fly. Oh no, the buttons aren't warmed up. He's not warmed up in the flash yet.
Ooh.
And already gets another drop.
No. This is not what you want to happen. You have the read and the reaction, but not the execution. That's going to take the first health bar, and Semiij just, wow.
What a conversion. Jumped over to get the down one. Straight Semiij, you need to stop. He is just running away with this match right now.
Oh no, those are overhead. Oh no, 3 in a row, another overhead.
I'll tell you what, Echo, this man does not like being in the loser's bracket. I think that Revet might have unleashed something here.
It's been a while since we fought.
Have you had your shots?
Then hopefully, Aquaman, we'll see Semiij versus Revetleafing one more time before the night's over.
In the run back, we can only hope, and here we go. This should be the first part, as long as he doesn't drop it. Does land it, and there was the first bar foul. Tsunami trying to get back in this match. He only needs 2 more flash combos with some meter if he wants to try to get into this set.
That's one thing he doesn't have on his side right now is meter. Ooh! Okay, sir. Tsunami may have... Oh no, he just got caught in the air. You cannot jump on Semiij, much less Catwoman herself, and gets caught by the jump back too. Does not have a clash. This may actually kill, and it will. Semiij moves on. Tsunami.
Begin.
In losers. And we are seeing Atrocitus versus Sub-Zero.
And starting off with a pretty slow normal in that back two. There from Atrocitus. Going for the start up on it again, but eats the clone. Doesn't come active for quite a few frames. And Buffalo, even with 2 hits, doesn't break the armor, but doesn't get hit by the barrel either, and no meter to convert this into a standing reset potentially. Let's go with the 4-2. And the trade those active frames of that spit. Look out for that on display, guys. Once he gets it back to the wall, just puts active frames into the clone. That way it stops Buffalo from jumping in, from following it in, and getting through the clone with ease right now as Rewind. The health lead is in Buffalo's favor. Look at all this chip. Oh no, gets the meter run, but too far away.
If he was in the corner, that would have connected. We'd be seeing Buffalo with an empty first health bar, but just a little bit out of range.
We're trying to backdash
Good
there.
block.
Was Rewind, but Buffalo is going to catch it. Good start here to Buffalo. And already back to the corners. Rewind. It gets opened up by the hammer. Every time I see that. Oh, don't think it goes through my mind. What's the time? Every time. And Buffalo playing really well, really well.
That shield says, no, sir.
I'll spill your blood. I will freeze your fire.
Holding on to the pixel here. Rob back 3. Now that looked like a whip punish. Full screen by Rewind. Buffalo might have got input error there.
Yeah, I think what he was going for was probably back forward 3 and wound up getting the wrong input. And that's kind of what I was talking about on Twitter, is there's not really a cue to let you know when you can actually move. Because the animations for the characters are at the end of the first health bar. And they don't symbol the start of the second health bar. And sometimes it causes that.
Look at
Rewind getting some damage.
Yeah, on this comeback. This is a huge comeback, all from the vomit there through the ice cone that Buffalo tried to follow in on. He needs to be careful there. Maybe scout it next time with an EX Ice Ball.
Cold. You'll bathe in your own blood.
Buffalo has more bars. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Very nice. Slide under.
Now, that's also something he can do when he gets the clone up in the corner right here. Oh, the vomit actually gets rid of it. I did not know that. If he could get the slide in there, then he could launch him potentially. We'll use the plus range for the grab. This is a back and forth fight. Health leads have changed on both sides. Go down 2.
Nice, down 2. Not letting him burn the meter at the end of that punch float to stay safe. Oh, and it looked like he had the reaction to the air tech, and it looked like a couple weeks ago. It wasn't completely there yet. Now, we haven't seen Rewind compete in a little bit. Plus, we've had a lot of breaks, so he's had a lot of time to finesse this character, and here we go. Confirms into the cat dash. And we are already in the corner, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no, actually got him out of the startup of the bump. Oh no, here it comes, and it's so big, there is no escape.
That was such a good reactionary down one from Buffalo to interrupt that unblockable interactable, but it didn't matter. It came again. Okay, some good pressure. Doesn't burn the bar the second time. Confirms. Do need meter to be able to freeze them and continue the combo. Something I'm sure it took sub players quite a bit of time to kind of get used to. Ooh.
And a jump 2 hit behind Buffalo, able to break the armor on the back 3, but Rewind still holding on to a decent health lead as we get into Buffalo's second bar of health. But pretty decent positioning here for Buffalo. Trying to push around to this corner. Sub-Zero is low-key one of the biggest damage dealers of Injustice 2 right now.
Oh, for sure. We saw some huge damage from Buffalo on Saturday. And jumps right into the clone. Since day one, you cannot jump into that clone. Sub-Zero will shut that down, and a slide anti-air. Very good by Buffalo.
Yeah, beautifully reactionary there by Buffalo, getting him all tied up in this match. Coming in with the bike. Oh no, going through the whip.
Giving Catwoman a little taste of her own medicine there. Her super does involve a motorcycle, reminiscent of Nightwing in Injustice 1. Oh my god, I don't even know.
Oh my goodness, at the very just the tip.
Everything going right for Buffalo right now. All the straight hits. And breaks the armor, the jump in plus the clone. Dagger pressure by Rewind. Tries to mix it up a little bit. Slide coming out. Buffalo not scared. Blocks the back 3. And this is going to close it out. Buffalo up 2-0.
And I think the one time he broke out a mask, was it against Dragon on Sunday? I think there was one match where he broke out the mask, and it looked like he was playing at an even higher level.
Yeah, I think it was the last game that he broke out the mask, if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly who it was against, but I do remember him bringing it out. Finally gets opened up. He gets opened up again by the forward 2, back 3. We're going into the corner. Dexter halfway filled up, punch walk, just to keep that trait meter building as the combos continued. And the forward 2 again, Rewind doing everything right. Dexter will come out here down to yes.
Oh yes, he wants to guarantee the round by taking out Dexter right there. No matter what you do, Rewind off to a much better start right there. And I like that he came off all the resources. He did not care. He wanted that bar of health. And wow, did the 3 on that back 2-3.
Okay, confirms. Meter burn, ice ball. Gets him with the low.
I think he missed his back 3 or 4-3 input there. It's a little tricky to time it off an empty jump like that.
Okay, completely avoids it in the whiff punish. Okay, Buffalo not out of this.
This is the same kind of comeback we saw. It gets the whip punish to the level 1. This is the same comeback we saw in the very last game where Rewind had a huge advantage. He was up 600 health, and Buffalo was able to bring it back, and now Rewind had 1,000 health lead, and bringing it right back is Buffalo. The composure on this kid right now. Oh, but trying to 4-2 in the active frames, that is a no-no.
Can you take the cold? It cannot trump rage.
That forward 2 is such a good mid. Catching a lot of backdashes by Rewind. Even since the first game, and actually whip punishes the vomit, but doesn't have the meter to continue the combo. And Dexter should be almost completely built up. And here we go, we should be seeing Dexter come out, yes. This is where Rewind has to go in, get his damage, push block. Dexter is gone.
I'm shocked that we haven't seen it.
Oh my god, it worked! It worked, but he dropped it.
Very good reactionary down 2, and that was good mentality.
A plus mentality, okay. We'll roll with it.
Call it whatever you want, ladies and gentlemen.
It doesn't matter. Back 3, we're going to the corner here. Buffalo.
No fear.
Up by the punch walk. That slide is so good. Low profiles. Gets under that Dexter shot. Really fast wake up. Will the mix come? Yes, it will. Rewind pulling out all the stops.
That get out of jail free card. Not getting his way out. Good reaction by Rewind. Get the blood puddle. I don't know if the blood puddle was a punish or not. Very good. We've seen Buffalo push block Dexter a whole lot. Rewind is trying to send us to a second game 5. Just doing a pony in the background bounce.
One thing I would like to know, maybe the chat can inform me of this. Rewind, even with the shield out, is respecting the clone. I don't know if Atrocitus can still get frozen if the shield, doesn't get rid of the clone or not, but he was respecting it with the shield out. And a whip punish burns the bar. We're going for damage here.
My rage will consume you. Of that I am painfully aware.
Thank you, Triclops. Yeah, the shield doesn't always protect you from the clone, so I guess it's very situational on what's going to happen. Rewind not wanting to take the chance. Good whip punish, going to close out. Almost pretty even here going into the second health bar. Rewind wants to tie this thing up, take us to a game 5.
Alright, Rewind. Opening up with the 4-2-2. This fall for the same thing. There is Buffalo. Had the meter bring that for the plus frames. We tried to use it for jumping instead, and Rewind has blown him up 2 for 2 now on that setup.
You'll bathe in your own blood.
This is going to be enough to even us out, and now Rewind poised to try to send us to a game 5. What an interrupt there with that stand 1.
Catch him with the low again, and that string. Second hit is a low. This won't kill. This is going to do some really good damage here. Drops the ender. Rewind got a little bit of work to do, but he does have 3 bars at his disposal, and Dexstar is out. The pressure is coming.
That was such a dangerous Dexstar call. It was close to Buffalo. 4-2-2-2 may have even punished it if he would have reacted. Getting the down 2 into the shatter, but doesn't have the meter. And going 2 for 2 on the meter for Gensel. And the jump 2 is going to get it for Buffalo. Barely etching out the win, even though it's 3.
Getreked path. 3-1 over Legacy, 3-2 over Shijinki Ding, 3-2 over Forever King, 3-1 over King Sean 44, and a 3-0 over somebody we saw earlier, TsunamiV. And here we are. Burns the bar into the back 3. Doing the punch float about halfway.
Yeah, going for the damage and also the push to the corner with that punch walk. And expect to see a lot of that up vomit because anytime she tries to pounce in and gets clipped by that, that's a full combo. And I don't know how Atrocitus players are so good at it. Up vomit into the down 1 blood tornado conversions. And speaking of conversions, all of these conversions with the shield.
It's just so good how much this character we've seen evolve over time. I mean, if you go back and watch beta Atrocitus play, he has just the people that have put in work with this character and just found all these conversions with him. Yeah, and that's a punish.
Especially with Dexstar after the game came out, how they were able to find so many conversions, so many situations, so many combos, especially in the corner. With Dexstar, that in the beta we were like, oh, okay, you throw the thing and you follow it up.
I thirst for your blood.
My blood will kill you.
Yeah, there was even word on the street. Atrocitus was the worst character in the beta, and now look at him.
Yeah, worst in the game. All he had was the 50-50 with the 4-2-2-3 and the blood puddle. That's all he had. Outside of that, he had no tools in order to compete with the cast. Boy, were we wrong. And someone like Getreked, who's actually stuck with the character through this entire time and looks so good with him. And even go back to Hometown Heroes, played out of his mind. And with the character, so many people drop. And putting
just goes right to the shield.
And brought it back. Because the more he goes down, the crazier he plays. And in his mind, he literally lets loose and goes wild with Cheetah. But wow, did that Dexstar shut down the mix there.
But yeah, he went into a leap after that mix had connected. Getreked with the knowledge to interrupt with Dexstar and had the conversion on deck.
Oh, that looked like it might have been able to punish. The thing is minus 800, 400,000, 238.78 frames. And they're going for the conversion, but not enough. Barely making it through the second vomit. Rivet hanging on to this health lead. Low profiles, and oh no!
Oh!
She actually
Just got it down too!
She low profiled too much at the end. Females, please.
Okay, trying to chip out and gonna lose the first health bar. Getreked sitting on 1.61 health, and all Revetleafing had to do was just do it down 2. And did us. Okay.
Yeah, he did the same exact thing, and it worked out. One of those things that we'll have to summon the Mythbusters to see actually what happened there. FGC Mythbusters, get on.
There's plenty of them.
Oh, and what?
Oh, okay, and the reset.
You'd be a perfect Red Lantern.
I serve only the goddess.
That's beautiful mix off the standing reset, and that is a very ambiguous jump normal that she has, and all of her jump normals can be very ambiguous, and the damage she's getting right now. Oh my goodness, 500. She's hit for 500, mid 500s twice already in this match.
This is good for Leafing. Having the health lead. Doesn't have to force the issue full screen. Oh my god, it actually got the cross, and this could actually kill. And it will. He'll burn the. Ooh, I thought for a minute he was just going to let it rock and begin. Okay, try to get him on the back two to start the round. Okay, back dashes, going to the corner, and that's a whiff punish on the puddle. Doesn't have the meter. But any damage is good damage, especially here at the beginning. Try and get that health lead. Is Leafing, but the back three is going to connect. Oh, and the background bounce. Two-Face just trying to get out of jail right now. Oh, almost had the conversion.
Barely getting out of Dexter as well with that back dash. We saw.
I like what Leafing's doing. He's just kind of popping around, you know, staying away until Dexter is gone. But is it enough?
Oh, and that's a huge punish. Getreked. Huge lead for him now. 963 health remaining on his first bar if everyone wants to try to mount a comeback. And that use of Dexter to anti-air. He's now 2 for 2 on that.
I thirst for your blood.
My blood will kill you.
Getreked's it really pretty right now. Leafing's got to take a few chances to get back in this.
And using the negative frames on the puddle to put out the trait. Going for that kill damage. Still activated a little bit. It got the extra damage on the jump in only. Doesn't come off the bar. Still has 450
really
out
good
there.
damage. 451.
Good push block there by Getreked. That thing is plus a billion. Not really, but it's really close.
Almost got hit by the shield there, and oh, got hit by the 4-3, and the air tech actually got him out of the corner, which is something you rarely see. But this, so long as he doesn't drop it, and he does. This, you can't count Leafing. Oh my god. Oh my god, you can't whiff this much.
Barely whiffing on the pounce. Getreked.
Do it again and again. And I'm waiting to see if he does any of those pounces like we saw to end that match with Semiij. Because we haven't seen that pounce yet.
Trading up, I like that. Anytime Revet has space full screen, he trades up, and he's really good at getting the damage coming in off that trade as well. I see so many cheetahs that get the trade and just get nothing off it. It's so hard to open up people when people are expecting, you know, the approach. And that's gonna kill. Wow! And as we mentioned, once again, Revetleafing getting beat pretty convincingly there in game number 3. Comes back swinging even harder.
Yeah. This is always what Leafing does. And just look, just baiting out, Getreked to push buttons, and getting the damage. This is what got him the first health bar, and this is what's taking the second. Tried to backdash out of the puddle. Wow, that was such a weird exchange. It looked like he was actually going to backdash. Got caught by the meter burn. And what it cut him, bounce cancel.
And that was disgusting damage there from Getreked. Really good challenge from Revetleafing. I like that. Get a little bit of chip and got himself out of the corner. And the meter build. Everything went well for Revetleafing on that TP. And the meter for a 4-3. Gonna do the damage. What a blow with that down one.
Getreked with the knowledge.
Yeah, Something that had blown up Semiij 4 times in a row. Simply got down 1 by
I thirst
Atrocitus.
for your blood.
My blood will kill you.
Oh no, whiffing that. I believe it's dead 3. Full screen and getting whiff punished. Now, Getreked is bringing this back slowly but surely. No! That was a reactionary down 2. Stop it!
That is not easy to do. Don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. We're traded up, though. Getting the chip damage, but no. Leafing does not have a clash, despite him having 2 bars. He can do so much damage, but this conversion... The air... Oh, my God.
Oh, no, he wasn't on the ground yet! And that's gonna do it! He wasn't on the ground yet! What a comeback from ANBU! Getreked!
Begin.
If you pick Black Mana, Aquaman is going to be on your side 100%.
Oh yeah, I will be in that crowd. I'm gonna have to get the helmet made with the giant red eyes. You know what, guys? I got your back. Manta mains. We are one right now. We're an army.
If you find somebody to make that helmet, I'll be so jealous. But there's plenty of talented people in our community that can do it. Here we go, rewind with the flash, just getting opened up so many times here in the corner, and this could close out this first health bar already. No. Down 2, rewind, trying to get that jump in. Semiij has those down 2s on point all the time. And you know, these 2 characters with their down 2s and commits into the trait. Ooh,
oh no, and he got the backdash out!
Are you serious? 13 recovery frames, even in Flash's trade. Are you serious? Wow, Semiij with the reaction to jump over that tire, get the whiff punish. Rewind not opting to break here.
Oh,
they have already checked out.
I think that he was expecting to get the empty jump to go over rewind there instead of ending up in front, and I don't think Semiij knew what to do there because he wanted to throw that bomb.
Somebody playing Flash, please, either this week or next week. Show us all that restand tech.
I'm running you down.
You won't make it 10 paces.
If you haven't seen that stuff, Aquaman, it's absolutely disgusting.
Oh my goodness. Saw the jump back.
See, consider yourself lucky because I've yet to get one of those. Here we go, round 2, match 2, my bad. Sonic Pound catching the backdash, tries to go with the 4-2 overhead. And if he would have committed to that down 1-2, Catwoman would have surely shut that down with her neutral jump punch. Flash getting himself to the corner. Commits into the trait, slows things down.
And backs off the cat. Oh my goodness. Semiij has shown zero fear of the Speed Force, and it has paid off because usually it does not. Alright, trying to get some running man stance cancels going, trying to throw some mind games here full screen. Is he going to come in? Is he going to overhead? Is he going to low?
He has slowed Semiij down. Making Semiij think about it. And that does do damage over time if you stand in that flame puddle. Semiij's not worrying about it.
And that was a beautiful whiff punish there by Rewind. Definitely slowing down Semiij's game right now. Playing a little slower. He's doing those running man stance cancels. I like that, building the meter full screen. And he hasn't approached yet. He's kind of let Semiij come to him. Whereas before, he was trying to get really aggressive, make those approaches, and Semiij just burned.
Oh my God.
As you see there, the one time Rewind makes the conscious decision to do something, pull the trigger, Semiij all over it.
The Sonic Pound whiffed on Catwoman, just doing a neutral jump punch, and the wake up, gonna be punished. Semiij working on going up 2-0 here. Rewind kind of on his heels in this corner. Needs to find his way out, but not jumping because Semiij is ready for it.
Wow, a lot of respect. Semiij just showed Rewind there off the running man stance. 74 health, and Semiij.
It's been a while since we fought.
Have you had your shots?
Forcing the early wager. Perfect situation for him, and he might be able to Magic Pixel Rewind some more. I know it's 74 health, which is pretty big, but that's considered a Magic Pixel. Able to close that one down too.
Next time, try stretch.
Any little bit of health that you can hold on to and continue to damage your opponent, that's all free money right there. And what a whip punish again!
Very good, perfect use of that back 2 string into the back 3. Will he cash out? No, we're going for the setup. I expected him to neutral jump there. But probably thought that Semiij had that read. Get the headbutt.
Catches the very tip of a backdash. I think it was fully committed there. These guys are almost even. Semiij down to the trade and doesn't get the conversion. That could have been huge.
Oh, and he tried very late. He's gonna die with all 4 bars.
All the resources available, and died with all of them. Unfortunate there.
Fair play right now.
Very unfortunate there for Rewind. Oh no, Semiij doesn't care. If he says if I can't use it on you, you're not going to use it on me.
Exactly. He's just going to use it up, get it out of the way, and that is a whip punish, perfectly spaced by Semiij, waiting for it. Rewind just not able to get his offense going. He's in the corner once again. Semiij keeping him on lockdown, getting this damage. Jump back. And you see that all the time on Oki, the jump back, jump into that, I think, the forward 2 of Catwoman, the forward 1, that really good mid that she has. Sonic Pound, anti-air, and okay, Semiij.
Lost it. You never had it.
Playing out of his mind. I'm telling you, this is Semiij unleashed. Hasn't dropped a single game yet.
Oh my God.
Here in top 8.
It's been a while since we fought.
Have you had your shots?
He's setting his sights on the possible run back with Revet. Revet is going to be playing up against Perfect Legend in the next match here on stream.
That's going to be a very interesting one. Maybe Brainiac versus Cheetah. A lot of flying around and pouncing around. Backdash. Rewind still in this. Still has pretty much his whole second health bar.
And try to anti that jump back 2 at that. And there was just no hitbox for it to hit.
Yeah, that jump back 2 is absolutely ridiculous. Not a whole lot you can do about it, and she's going to come right back in with that mid that you see Semiij trying to check there. Wow, the whip punish, the air tech, almost able to capitalize on it.
And here we go. Gets the tattoo, even though it's still a little bit late. He's able to get the trade, got the conversion, and here we go.
Okay,
throwing the mix down.
It's never too late for some mix, okay.
Really smart ending out with that upward tornado. Got him a little bit of meter there at the end. What a reactionary down to Semiij.
And without that meter build, he would have not had. Oh my God, the meter burn back 3 is going to completely avoid being launched. Semiij. One may say.
Yeah, so far 6 straight games. Hasn't allowed anyone to breathe. Who will stop this man in his loser's run? We've got Buffalo. We've got Getreked on the winner's side. And here on the losers, Perfect Legend, Revetleafing, and Semiij waiting on them. And this is an interesting matchup. This is going to be very high mobility for both of these characters. It's Pounce versus the aerial tentacle grab that he can go close, mid, or far on. And very similar to that Pounce. Ooh, the straight covering Perfect Legend's approach there. Keeping Cheetah out of the sky herself. And that 4-3 has a very big hitbox, and it could anti-air potentially as well. Very good getting it down one. And Perfect Legend.
Leafing just feel with all the right stuff, and Leafing just trying to find a spot to breathe for a second.
Yeah, it's been full screen control by Perfect Legend. Covering all the space with the trait where he isn't occupying, and then occupying the space with just higher priority moves like dive kick. That Pounce is going to have a hard time beating out, or even the dive out of it. The jump normals. Dive kick is one of the best air-to-airs in the entire game.
Yeah, but you know, Leafing, he can just get in and mix. The sweep comes in after that majorly plus 4-3. Perfect Legend does not care, forces the clash.
Will slice through you.
I do not fear your claws.
If you want to beat at that dive kick, you cannot meet it head on. You have to beat it before the active frames come out, or you have to get above it, which is not easy. Getting above that hitbox on it, almost any normal will beat it out as long as you're above Brainiac, but trying to meet it head on, especially if he's above you, is going to be a bad day at the office. And Revetleafing is able to bring it back. Got a clean jump in for once. Oh, and gets eaten up by the mix. And then look at that extended down one.
Oh my God. Perfect Legend, slow down, sir. Give
Oh,
this man
no!
a fighting chance. Oh no, and maybe an input error there. Don't think he was looking for that. Luckily, didn't take any damage for it. But man, that was dangerous.
And the trade is activated. That's going to be some huge damage. 550 again from Revet getting it back in this match. Oh no. Perfect Legend had the meter. He had the meter to do a meter burn back 3 instead. And oh no!
This is where everything changes here. Perfect Legend has to keep his composure, stay safe. Dive kick.
Oh,
coming
this
in,
dive kick!
catches the backdash.
That could have gone either way, ladies and gentlemen.
And to be honest with you, I need my Raiden fix. I miss that character so much. My 13 frame 50-50. Give it back, please.
Oh,
okay, and the conversion here.
Ooh, catches him while not blocking his toes. Here comes the mix from Revetleafing. That trait barely active at the end. 264 damage. Look at the turnaround from Revet right now. Dive stands so plus again.
One thing to notice here, Leafing is very offensive now. He played defensively in that first match. He's kind of trying to find some space, figure out what's going on. But he said, you know what, the hell with this. I'm going in the mix.
Off the trait, still getting the conversion. The gravity didn't allow him to do a technical strike. It wasn't recognition by Perfect Legend to just simply throw out the trait. The technical strike would not have hit. So smart. Master of his character right now is Perfect Legend. Revetleafing as well. This is back and forth.
So little.
Character specialists going at it. This is the Injustice 2 that I like to see.
Okay, and I go, wow. I thought he was going to have the conversion there for a minute, but it doesn't matter. Wow, and Perfect Legend, I thought it looked like for a minute he tried to air tech. But now Perfect Legend, all his meters gone.
67 health. Only Real Master territory. Revet's going to get some health back or save it.
The advantage of a 12th level intellect.
It's a very tough match to commentate because they are both literally everywhere. And there we go. Okay, Leafing with the read just slams it down on Perfect. You can't block forever, and that's what happened. Leafing just got him with the mix. Holy cow. And we're all the way in the corner already. All these dive kicks and backdashes. This matchup right now is just literally insane. Both of these characters, high damage, high mobility. We've got little brain planes flying everywhere. I don't even know what's going on at this point.
Oh, and barely trading with the luggage toss there. Perfect Legend in air to air again. You are just not going to be able to beat out that dive kick in that next scenario. And actually hitting the wake up there is Revetleafing. It is not invincible. 19 health remaining on Revetleafing. Gets the punish. Okay, we're all tied up, guys. Cheetah does have a little more health, but Brainiac does hit like an 18-wheeler on the highway.
Okay, and there it is. Will he go for it again?
Oh,
yes, he will.
no!
Like games of his matchup versus Semiij and the wake up by Perfect Legend. Not going to have any of it. He does have a super, but not anymore.
Enjoying these claws.
I do not fear your claws.
Oh my god, this matchup is absolutely crazy. Bird Lau incoming.
It's going to be the mix.
Nice damage there. Oh, and a whip punish. Perfect Legend. Trait setups. Okay, respecting the sweep. Watch the mix. Oh, and doesn't block. The unblockable. Oh my god.
Because he delayed his wake up, the cross up was able to
Pick. He's stuck on it now. And I don't expect Leafing to change, but he does still have that option if he loses. But Leafing looking to go and face Semiij with a run back.
Yeah, and expect 40,000 up batarangs in this matchup. But once Cheetah gets in and gets the knockdown, it can become deadly.
Yeah, we saw Leafing versus Illusions. If you remember that, it was a game 5, and Leafing ended it with a hit confirm into a super to close it out. It was absolutely nuts. Perfect Legend playing this matchup perfectly, but Leafing finding the opening. Claws out. Meter burn 4-3 breaks the armor. We're getting some damage, and this may close out. Oh my god.
That health bar just disappeared out of thin air. That was so fast. Revet just found one way in, and that's all it took. Got that claws up. open him up. That man is dead right now. And again, finding his way in against a batarang, a trait, a grapple, getting through all of them.
Okay, Perfect Legend getting leaping in the corner here, and the challenge. Very nice. Up, meter burn batarang, catch him with the low. What's coming next? Very nice read by Perfect Legend, just spaced it out. Up batarang, close out that first health bar. He's got a little bit of work to do. Wow.
Ooh, instant jump two into the glitter. It has us back to the lasers, but Revet finding his way in again. Oh no, here they come. No. Here they come.
Leafing has 3 bars to do this with, and it looks like he's going to go for it. Oh, and a backdash by Perfect Legend. Okay.
You do know how to hunt.
I'm Batman.
One more hit is all Revet needs to take this match, and easily finding his way in again with that pounce.
Perfect Legend on the live support right now. Okay.
And actually didn't get the jump 2 on the hit stun off the batarang. Revetleafing 3.
Here we go.
First hit, first blood going to Buffalo. In the knockdown, he's gonna try to apply some pressure through Dexstar. But this is actually gonna work out for Buffalo, as that throw killed so much of Dexstar's life, and now that he can't combo off it. Paid off for Buffalo, who also got the interactable there. Buffalo really good at making people hate those interactables with Sub-Zero.
Oh, for sure.
There's a clone in front of you, there's an unblockable launcher behind you. What are you gonna do? And there's so
nice pressure.
There's so much talent between these two as well. They're incredibly young. Guys, if there's anyone watching from organizations, anything, look at these two. I'm trying to help his brothers out.
Stream Me's Buffalo. Here we go. Alright, no meter. Try and catch up here. There's so much stuff going on. Alright, here we go.
If Sub-Zero didn't body my character back in MKX, I might consider that.
If Sub-Zero what?
If Sub-Zero didn't body my character back in Mortal Kombat, I might consider that. But I'm still salty. Alright, even here, Getreked. Getting the first little lead. Has Dexstar out, great positioning. It just throws that bubble out anyway. Has the protection there. Oh no, this is where things can turn around.
Alright, the clone's out. Stuff's the wake up.
Submit to my anger. Better to fight with honor.
Okay, Getreked with a slight health advantage, but Buffalo does still have a clash at his disposal. And wow, actually dashed into the clone and was able to block it in time.
It cannot trump rage.
Okay, Getreked still with slight health advantage, but not for much longer.
Oh no, savage wake ups, back to back. Slide, punch walk.
It's lucky that clone wasn't any closer.
And what a hit confirm. Catching the backdash. Buffalo's so good at that as well.
Yeah, those forward twos are catching. Even Rewind was trying to wake up backdash, and that forward two was stuffing it. Buffalo goes up 1-0. That was actually really
like that. Begin.
Krillin chillin'. Okay, here we go. Match number 2.
I've been going back into the archives and watching. I'm just like, man, there are a lot of guys that just sit back and kind of commentate the fights. It's the breadth of commentary, you know what I mean?
Somebody in the chat said didn't even spell Krillin right, and actually he misspelled Krillin in saying this man didn't spell Krillin right.
Oh no! Oh, he sure did.
Man, come on! All right, here we go. Buffalo with the forward 3. Nice combo, hard knockdown into the clone, right on top of Getreked. Cannot do anything. Whip punishes the down 1.
Yeah, that pushback was real. Dropped the combo that would have killed, but getting risky there was Getreked. At Buffalo in a commanding lead right now, trying to go up 2-0 and get to grand finals on the winner's side.
He's playing like an absolute monster right now. Buffalo looking to take this entire week. The way he's playing, breaks the armor, confirms into the meter burn ice ball. Unclashable damage, tries to throw him into the clone.
limbs. I will freeze your fire.
Unfortunately, did it down too little early. There was Getreked that ate that amazing jump to by Sub-Zero. Getting with the mix off 14-3.
I expect the down 2 and a deck start, yes. Now you've got to go into pressure here. We've seen him respect a lot. Just in this pressure. Buffalo. Clutch blocks.
Oh my goodness. What an ice cone by Buffalo. That was ridiculous.
Buffalo, you need to calm down, sir. Okay, breaks the armor yet again. That's the second time in this matchup.
Oh no, drop the combo.
Overhead.
American restand and forces the block with the ice cone on Wake Up. And actually, that might have been a win punish. Buffalo, calm down. 2-0 now. Looking amazing. Here.
And
Begin.
it's just something you come to expect with somebody that, you know, not only good with their character, but, you know, it's their character. Sub-Zero is his character. Just making him look absolutely broken. Okay, it confirms doesn't have the meter. We'll get some nice meterless damage out of that.
That's 4-2 range and Getreked actually backed off. That's not something you see Superman players often. When they're in that 4-2 range, it's 4-2 time, baby. And that's the second time we've seen Buffalo kind of go for those jump-ins into the clone. Caught a whiff punish early. Getreked not falling forward this time.
Tried to end with the command grab there. Wasn't high enough. Getreked. Okay, 4-3. This actually could close out the S.
No more Mr. Boy Scout.
And going back to one of Buffalo's characters, this was Buffalo's main back in Injustice 1. And who he prepped for, and oh my goodness, this kid is interactable.
And we, like you mentioned earlier, Buffalo did play Superman and Captain Cold up until Sub-Zero came out. And this is what you get. Buffalo definitely knows all the shenanigans that Superman brings to the table.
Oh, let's whip on a sit there. Gonna give Buffalo the lead. 400 damage off a whip punish for 1 bar. That's the kind of damage that Sub-Zero brings in. What a conversion off that. Just a tip up that down too. Oh
Just
my goodness!
Clone, no! Getreked, falling apart.
Alright, this is a decent position. Oh my goodness, that is gonna show us damage!
I do not wish to kill you. Get off my planet.
Okay, gets rid of the clone with the air laser. Catches him with a straightforward 2-3. Buffalo playing the patient game. They're trying to keep Superman away. Trades up in a backdash. Wasn't sure what to expect there, but didn't want any part of it. Ooh, in the 4-2-3. Okay, this is going to be some good damage here. Goes with the restand into the dive bomb cross up. Getreked is on the board.
Begin.
Yeah, Getreked with a little bit of momentum behind him now. Gets caught with the stray ice ball. Thankfully, without meter, they don't freeze. Otherwise, he would have been frozen there. And full combo for the down 1 into a clone. Okay.
Oh, that could have been a whip punish in 4-2. Sitting right in front of him. Very good backdash. That's what the only thing that Sub-Zero can do outside of taking a risk is that down 1 off the EX Shatter.
Very good stuff by Buffalo, reading out that neutral jump punch.
And that 4-3 from Sub-Zero has a ridiculous hitbox on it. Great reaction from Buffalo. Now, a huge lead again. We'll see if Getreked can mount that comeback.
Okay, and we see, ooh! We see Getreked still waking up a couple times with that backdash. Got to be real careful because Buffalo is gonna snipe that in 4-2 like he has been all night. That meter burn ice ball. Not only does it freeze you, gets rid of projectiles.
I will shatter you.
Including including Superman's laser, which we just saw there, just goes straight through it.
And wow, punishing the air laser as well. And oh, the air escape not gonna be enough. And now Getreked in a good position. This is the exact position Buffalo was in the last game. His back was to the corner, had a health lead, and it just disappeared. But what a perfect ice clone. But another drop for Buffalo.
And interrupted a down one scoop. Oh no! And the jump one hitbox, just a little bit too good. Got him in a bad situation there. Good blocks, push block. Buffalo working his way to the grand finals to await whoever his opponent is in the last second. Oh my god.
4 pounces in a row, able to take it from Semiij, and we'll see how Semiij answers. He has had a couple days in order to adjust. He's probably done his homework, and he might have some answers right now, because Semiij has not dropped a single game tonight so far.
And you saw right there, Semiij trying to do the jump back, jump 2, just to kind of contest her in the air and keep that distance. That whip has such good distance on it, but Leafing just kind of toying around, and this is kind of what we saw in Game 5, at the start of Game 5 on Sunday. Leafing just kind of backdashing, pouncing away, going on a full tour. I think it was Atlantis or Brainiac ship, I can't remember. And I think it was this actual stage that we saw that in. And that's it with punish by Leafing, confirms.
Air escaped, and the damage 472 had already been done. And this is the exact way that Revet played the matchup on Sunday night. It's a lot of backdashing and actually forcing Semiij to do some mobility that he's not used to having to do, which is chase someone down. And it's something that Semiij uses against a lot of opponents. There's a lot of backdashing in his game plan, and I love the mind game that Revet plays with. Backdash, 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 and then just try to strike out of nowhere. And there's the punish.
That's a punish.
Oh my goodness, going for the meter break cancel.
This is not going to have the damage, but literally anything. Okay.
My claws are
Still,
sharper.
even though Semiij is on a second health bar, it's still in range here. They're not too far apart. Semiij just having trouble keeping Leafing on lockdown. The backdashes, the pounces.
And wow, straight normal getting the anti-air, but looking for a little tick setup. There was Revetleafing, and that jump actually saved Semiij. Oh my goodness!
Embrace your inner feline.
I'm good with cat adjacent.
Quite literally trying to pull the plug off Revetleafing's run this week with that interactive with Semiij. Hefty lead, still has a wager. Just got mixed though. Some decent damage here.
And I'm feeling we're about to see a lot of mix coming in.
Ooh, busted out that trait. And oh my goodness.
Oh no! Semiij got really lucky, dodged the bullet there, not getting punished, especially with those cat claws out. It's so plus is that string in so many gaps, but gets caught by the ender. Semiij is on lockdown right now, and the block.
This is going perfectly.
I relish the challenge.
He's only gonna get 15. Nope. Yes, yeah.
Nobody has to hear it all. And the swipes, the sweeps, the pounces, the cat dashes, the jump in, the mix. Oh my god, and the wake up. Okay, Semiij still in this. And that is going to be a punish. Leafing up 1-0. And
Semiij's begin. Ivy before, only against Sonic Fox's Captain Cold. So this is new territory for everyone.
now she's got the mark skin on. She will not take chip, even if Leafing gets in. But the timer has run out. Leafing with this pressure. Pouncing in, pouncing out, no punish. No, who knows how long it's been since Semiij has played this character in this kind of setting.
Everything going in Revetleafing's favor right now. Trying to send the point leader. The man who's
Oh my God.
who's first guaranteed the #1 seed in the finale, trying to send him home for the night and double eliminate this man. What a start from Revetleafing.
Okay, and the confirm. Restand. Jumping punch. Okay, and Leafing with the knowledge of what Ivy brings to the table. A lot of lows.
Blocked everything except for the last hit on the yo-yo. Oh no. That was such great defense from Revet up until the end, getting popped by the very last possible thing.
Yeah, it is kind of a mix-up there. After the yo-yo, she can do a couple different things there. But there's such a good range on it. Now Leafing just kind of forced to take this chip. Okay. Incoming mix. There's a lot of gaps in that string, and it was made recently. 8 plus on block if you get the whole thing out. But it sometimes, even such a slow mix like that can just kind of keep you on defense.
And wow, with his...
Oh my God.
With the health in Semiij's favor, just finds. He's just able to find these last second strikes.
And we're going through the theater. This won't kill, but so much unclashable damage. Semiij does have 2 bars to get some health back. Should he get hit again?
And the fall does get the kill!
Wow.
Looking so awkward.
Begin.
That's all I'll say. I at least expected, you know, game 4, game 5 type thing. We're not done yet. Semiij brought back out the Catwoman.
Oh man, no one's watching movies tonight. Come on, it's supposed to be movie night.
No sir, not tonight. Okay, burns the bar for the damage.
Alright, whiffing and going through the back dash.
You see a lot different playstyle from Semiij here. You know, the first match that he used Catwoman, he was just waiting to react to a lot of Cheetah stuff. But now totally on the offensive, not giving her a chance to backdash and pounce and be all over the screen.
Yeah, that was a very aggressive Semiij there, and once again, seeing the reaction to the interactables. And wow, getting out of there almost for free. Was Revetleafing with that pounce? And no punish. Get the pressure here from Semiij, and calling out the stagger there was Revetleafing.
Or just mash and throw. Either way.
Either way, 4-3, hitting high again. Claws are out. This is scary. What a backdash from Semiij, but catching.
Honor among thieves. I'll flay you for the goddess.
Catching Semiij's escape attempt is that dive off the pounce. And an instant jump 3. A lot of active frames there from Revetleafing, stopping the jumping attempt from Semiij. We're almost dead even now. You know Semiij was hitting that backdash on that wake up, and once again, that's twice we've seen that, and did something just go underneath, back 3? What?
Yeah.
What?
So there's another layer of low profiling.
Have we finally
not seen until
have we finally reached the 12th level of low in Injustice 2?
Jeez. How low can you go?
Limbo! And the meter break cancel from Revetleafing, and catching out the air escape, and that's going to do it. 3-0 for Revetleafing over Noble Semiij.
This one's going to be absolutely nuts. I just have this feeling. Both of these guys trying to make it to Grand Finals to take on Buffalo, who has not lost a set, still in winners. And whoever wins this, no matter what, has to beat Buffalo not once but twice. Okay, goes with the restand. Damage over time. You can see Leafing's health bar just dwindling away a little bit.
Yeah, this was in Getrek's favor earlier in the night. We'll see if anything changes.
Okay, and a very nice wood punish with a down 1 into a puddle. Okay, Dexstar is out, the pressure's on. Shield not going to save you from that interactable. All the interactables on this map, on this stage, are unblockable. It's absolutely nuts, especially with these two characters. Jesus, that damage.
Feel your life slipping away?
Revetleafing all warmed up, as one would say. And pouncing right into an unblockable barrel. Dexter saving Getreked from eating any more damage. If Dexter wasn't there, he would have gotten Magic Pixeled himself.
Ooh, and that may have been a punish full screen
I
almost.
serve only the goddess.
There's not a whole lot of characters in the game that can, you know, really make Atrocitus pay for a full screen puddle. I mean, a couple projectiles, but very hard to actually get a full combo on him. Full screen.
Caught the startup of a pounce attempt. He's going to use it to get Dexter out. We're playing in a raw puddle. Catching a trip card looks like.
Nice conversion. Almost 300 damage.
Blowing up and down one. Puddle attempt it looks like, and now Revetleafing on the prowl, and no. Well, Wager,
oh my God.
No Wagers get wrecked, but he also had air escapes that he did not use as well. Ooh, using it for some meter burn. Trading with a down one, whipping it there.
Ooh,
Punish,
nice
though.
whip punish. Will he make it unclashable? Yes. Dexter is out. This could change everything, but he's got to do everything right here. And with a conversion off of that, may have turned everything around. Oh, and a clutch. Oh no, and Leafing went for the low poke, the sweep again.
And the double overhead. Revet has got to learn to just, he fell victim.
Begin.
Only you would know the Limbo Champions. Right, we're pouncing in again. Very nice scout by Leafing there. Getreked trying to send the cat out to do some dirty work.
A lot of down twos from Getreked. I think he's trying to turn up the savage level just a little bit, trying to match Revet's intensity and speed right now, but it's not gonna work.
The goddess will be pleased.
Getreked kind of falling apart here defensively. Just really trying to get anything going. You saw the puddle come out, but Leafing with the interrupt. Leafing has all the answers in the hit confirm. Into the puddle, 4-3, down 2. Dexter is out. Pressure is coming. Getreked looking for Leafing to jump there. Good blocks. That string is plush. You got to be careful blocking the whole thing. Got to interrupt that thing.
Finally caught her out of the air.
Easier said than done.
Use the punch walk to build a little bit of that time back. Oh, come and get with that grab. Forces the Wager.
You'd be a perfect Red Lantern.
I serve only the goddess.
Revetleafing on the verge of fighting and clawing his way into this grand finals. And Getreked, well, one of the unsung heroes of Hometown Heroes.
Oh, for sure.
In his first,
did play this hard
yeah,
on.
in his first top 3, and he showed that he came to play, and he is not out of this yet.
Leafing with the reaction to the Dexter call out.
Pressing a button, going for the meter but cancel, put it all on the line, and not enough.
At least make it interesting.
You'll not ridicule me again.
Literally anything right now. Leafing is traded up.
And he just frolicked forward and got the Sunday.
Begin.
But he is a big red machine main, and there are very few left in this scene.
Oh, and here we go with the dirty stuff. Leafing is not going to leave anything on the table. And the nice conversion there. Meterless. Solid 266 damage. Already started out better for Getreked this time. And with the scout there, tried to meter burn back 3 that pounce, but it recovered in time. Leafing was able to block, air techs out.
That may have saved him on his first bar of health for now, and no conversion was available. That up vomit hit so far away. Down one would not have worked. He catches him with a simple mix. Up 42-2-3. The old school 50-50.
Oh, and tried to puddle.
And his pounce is just perfect. Getting through zoning right now in this top 8.
Yeah, a lot of times either on a read or a reaction, or both. Leafing just not letting anything slide here. Getreked kind of falling apart now, wakes up, gets a couple hits, and tries to do the breath. Saw the pounds coming, just not in time.
And Revet even all over. That air escape going inactive, keeping it all unwagerable. And no, there's the ice!
Oh no, the puddle.
And that is
gonna kill.
Very good. Revetleafing 3-0, avenging his winners. Is here. Sub-Zero and Cheetah. First hit going to Buffalo. And that clone is going to be key to his game plan against Cheetah, stopping those approaches.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting here with that clone. Leafing's going to have to be real careful because all Buffalo has to do is hit that trait button and that clone is coming out.
Already finding
very nice scout by Leafing there.
Yeah, already finding his way in multiple times. And what a position switch there by Revet. Has a little bit of plus frames here. Great backdash. Nothing is guaranteed after. And timed it perfectly on the clone. That was ridiculous from Revetleafing. Did you guys see that? Right when that clone went away, this man was coming in with the boot to the face.
And what's different about, you know, this game as opposed to something like MK9, MKX, you can actually see when the trait, which is the clone, is coming back. So you don't have to keep in your head, okay, how many seconds have passed. You can visually watch it.
Oh, going ice clone for trait. What a start for Revet. He needs 6 games if he wants to take this week. And already working on his first.
Wow, the clone didn't come out because Leafing was just right on top of sub. Game not letting the clone come out. Clone is not working properly tonight. And there we go, Buffalo finally able to close out that first health bar of Leafing, but has the damage been done? They both have 3 bars, and very nice by Buffalo.
You too will bleed.
I will shatter you.
Something happening there with Cheetah's sweep. Looks like it's going through the clone's foot, but she's not getting frozen, so maybe not.
Yeah, and that could be matchup knowledge by Revet, you know, taking it in the lab, see what normals he has, and that's something that I suggest everyone does. You know, going in the lab, put ice clone in front of you, and do your normals, because there could be some interesting properties to normals you guys don't know about that could go through ice clone.
Absolutely.
And what a comeback we're witnessing from Buffalo already.
Oh, and a throw. Will he wake up with super? Will he do it? Oh no, he's going to burn the bar. Oh no, we're getting some mega damage.
Oh no, drop the 4-3 and the raw down 2 from Buff. Ever begin. Here are more of the guys, even going back to MK where he competed so much and would do very well. And that is very unfortunate. Once you're in that position, the balls of Atlantis are very unforgiving, ladies and gentlemen. And that went through the ice clone because it hit before she actually got to it. There's another one for you. They're off the screen. There's less mobility for Sub-Zero.
Just got to be real careful though. That right side, especially Sub-Zero being a gadget character and he has a clone. Leafing does not want to get to that right side, but Buffalo is pushing him slowly. Tries to backdash. We've seen it all night. Gets stuffed by the 4-2. Oh, and I think the down 1 clone.
It was the
busted the armor and the clone came out.
You are right. It was so sneaky to see that down 1 because at first I was like, what just happened? Visually, that was beautiful, guys. Buffalo in control again. This match. Stopping interactable.
Oh, and it just can't close out the damage. No, Buffalo sitting on 1.21 hit points of health.
Magic Pixel
into the clone.
And oh my goodness, she is getting all around his clones, but eventually gets clipped. I think that was a reversal wake up DP. Luckily, he got it in the right direction. Buffalo behind him. Doing the smart thing, hiding behind these clones. Okay, I'll claw it up. And what a down 2 knew that after the activation that she was going to come in.
Bleed.
I will shatter you.
Yeah, you got to know once those claws are up. She's going to want to come in.
This is all meter build. Poor Buffalo. And the ice clone shutting down the approach. As we mentioned early in this match, catching the air escape is close to death. Oh, you guys see interact? Oh, no, not like this.
Buffalo, a homicidal major adjustments, but these matches have been so close.
This has been a close 2-0 for Buffalo. I mean, game 1 was pretty much in Revetleafing's hands.
Yeah, that was Buffalo kind of snuck that one by him. That was definitely Leafing's match.
What a backdash to get out of that. And for once, the 4-2-2 doesn't track down the backdash. Cheetah just might be too good. Savage down one of Buffalo, finds himself in a huge deficit. Early on this game, number 3, Ice Clone coming to the rescue. Getting some big damage, 300. Oh no, meter burn cancel.
Wow, cashing out on some damage right now.
And
still going.
And it wasn't even over. Almost hitting for 600. And staying in the corner. What a turnaround from Buffalo.
At least the cold numbs your pain.
Revet was at full health when that sequence started, but Revet with the immediate meter burn, tying us up here. Anyone's game right now, guys. Dead even here. Game number 3. Grand Finals. Last millisecond Ice Clone. Forcing the early wager.
You will bleed.
I will shatter you.
All right. Leafing is gassed up right now. Claws are out. And a down 2 by Buffalo.
Decent damage here. 70 and a nice little push to the corner. Very good meter burning that. And going through the Ice Clone. Getting Revet back in this match. He's going down a little bit of health. But he has no wager, has an air escape.
Nice catch.
Oh, the very last second. That sweep was a little too close. We saw that the sweep was going through the Ice Clone. But it's again, you have to do a lot of testing because he was still in it. The meter burn cancel off the 4-2-2.
Buffalo. Wow.
Sub-Zero wins.
Taking week number 9. 3-0.